What is going on, guys? It is the one and only Carbon. Today I'm giving you guys a regular domination playing on the map Ascend using the MP11. It's a SMG. I think I get like 70 plus kills and a 999 score. But today I want to talk about how to get better at this game. So I'm gonna give you guys some tips and tricks from my opinion, so you guys don't have to listen. This is just my opinion. So in this map, there's a lot of tight corners and long ranges. For my strategy in this game, if I use a assault rifle, I try to stay at A and C because there's a lot of like long range, and that's what usually assault rifles are good for, right? And then for SMGs, what I'm using right in this gameplay, I try to stay at B because there's a lot of tight corners and SMGs. They're really good in tight corners because that's what they're meant for, right? So that's why I try to use that as an advantage. You know, sometimes you gotta play like what the gun is used for. You know, like if you use a sniper, you wouldn't rush unless you're like a badass, right? But if you're a sniper, you try to play more cautious. You try to stay far away from the enemy and try to pick them off far range. As for SMGs, what I'm using the MP11. Oh, and by the way, this is an elite version of the It's MP11. It's the Uh, it's the MP11 Goliath. I think you unlock it right when you. I think you hit Prestige 16. I'm not sure, but you do unlock it when you go to a Grandmaster Prestige. But I don't know what prestige it is. So as for SMGs, I try to stay in tight corners, try to stay in close range battles. So I pick up the enemy like right here. I'm at B right here defending it, and there's a lot of tight corners in B flag in a sense. There's also a lot of head glitching spots, so you gotta watch out. There's a lot of like places where players go prone here. Like this area right here, this is a good spot right here where I just crouched. That's a good spot to protect B. That's like a head glitching spot. Like enemies can't hit you. Well, they can if you're there the whole time or they flank you. But there is one way to like say like in this map, if everybody is on B, if all the enemies on B, what I try to do is I try to go underground tunnels. Underground tunnels, that's like a way where you can flank them and not that much of the enemy try to look from there. So that's why I try to go from that tunnel if they're all in B. So that's a good strategy to use. Another thing in this is the kill streaks. So the kill streaks I'm using is a UAV assist point, system hack assist points, and bombing run. That's probably one of my best score streak to use in this game because you can get them super easily. It's like getting a Predator missile in Modern Warfare 2, but you get all three in one, you know. So in this map, I try not to use the Paladin or Warburg because they don't they don't put up work in this map. Like I tried using it and I do get some kills, but not as much. I find it getting more kills just using the bombing run. So when I use the bombing run, I just usually place it A through C. You can get like a lot of multi kills just doing that. So that's another thing. Oh, look at that knife. And I get a triple feed, I think, right? Triple feed. And then I die from a guy camping the corner. See? So you gotta watch out in B. There's a lot of like corners where enemies camp and pick you off, so you gotta watch out. I know in this game, it's fast paced, so you gotta keep moving. You gotta keep looking around. You know, you can't just stay in one spot. You gotta go with the flow. Like, there's a lot of jumping, exo dashing. So yeah, it's very fast paced, and you have to go with it. You know, you can't just stay inside a corner because they can just easily pick you off just using their exo abilities and stuff. Another thing in this map is I try to stay in the corners of the map. I try not to go in the middle because the middle, that's where basically that's where all the battle is at, and like there's a lot of open spots where enemies can pick you off. So that's another strategy I use. I try to stay at the edges of the map because I have the wall to protect me and I have less places to look at. While being in the middle, you gotta keep looking around and around and around because there's a lot of open spaces, you know. So that's another strategy I use. Try to stay at the edges of the map. But I'm not saying you should stay away from the middle of the map. I'm just saying like there's a lot of open spaces and you gotta be more cautious being at the middle. Another thing is in this game I try to be sneaky. Like I try to flank the enemy instead of just rushing face on. I feel like flanking is like the best way to get kill streak in this game, and that's why you get kills. Cause for me, I know I live in. Oh, look at this assault drone. I I almost died right here from the assault drone. Oh, one thing I want to ask. The assault drone. The assault drone is very good in this map. Um, I don't know if you guys like it with AI control, AL. I don't know if that's what you say it, but it, I don't know if you guys like it controlling it or just being like the assault drone being controlled by itself. I find it more easier controlling the assault drone because I don't know, every time I control the assault drone I get a lot of kills with it, while then leaving it while moving around by itself it doesn't get me no kill. Like sometimes I use my assault drone and it's just moving by itself, like it doesn't even go to the enemy, it just stays behind. Another thing I want to say is I think having a scuff controller helps you a lot in this game because there's a lot of jumping and stuff, and having a scuff controller you can jump and aim and shoot at the same time while having complete control of your gun, you know. But for me, I don't use a scuff. I don't have a scuff. I use a regular PS4 controller. Yeah, I play on PS4 console. So using a regular PS4 controller is very hard for me to do jump shots and stuff, but it's still possible, but it's just harder and you have less control of your gun. So that's another strategy, having a scuff controller. It really helps a lot, but I can't get a scuff controller because I'm not rich. I'm not rich, I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm broke. So that's why I use a regular PS4, but it's still okay, you know. That not having a scuff controller doesn't mean you're not a good player. Uh, so yeah guys, I hope you guys like my tips that I gave you guys. Again guys, it's just my opinion, you know. I'm not that good of a player, so you guys don't have to listen to me, you know. You can do whatever you want. It's just my opinion. But um so this gun right here, if you guys want to use it, go ahead and try. I'll give you guys the setup I'm using. So yeah, so this is the MP11 Goliath Elite. I have the grip and extended mags on this one. I don't use quick draw, quick aim, because I think SMGs they already have a fast ADS aim down sight already, so I don't think it's required to have a quick aim. And for my perks, I'm using the what am I using? I'm using the scavenger and blast suppressor. That's for perk 3. For perk 2, I'm using blind eye, and for perk 1, I'm using low profile. And then for kill streaks, I think I said it already, but I'm gonna say it again so you guys know what I'm using. For kill streaks, I'm using UAV system hack, bombing run system hack, and wait, I said it wrong. It's UAV assist points, bombing run, nothing on it, and system hack assist points. So that's my setup. So go ahead, give it a try. I know this video is coming to an end, guys, so give it a like, subscribe to my channel. You know, I'm still new to YouTube, so I'm doing this. I'm not very good at commentating, commentating, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna learn and get better. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!
A message to the main. Seasons come and go, but I will never change, and I'm on my way. Let's go. Yeah, you're listening now. They say they ain't heard nothing like this in a while. That's why they play my song on so many different dials. Cause I got more hits than a disciplined child. So when they see me, everybody barack. Man, I'm like a young gun, fully black barack. Teardrops over the massive attack.